Imagine a creature that changes color, shape, and texture instantly, almost like living special effects. That creature is the octopus, one of Earth's strangest beings. Scientists have long known octopuses are unusual, but the deeper we study them, the more they look like something that shouldn't have evolved here. Their bodies break almost every rule of animal design: no bones, 3 hearts, copper-based blood and nervous systems spread through their arms. Even stranger, each arm can think on its own, processing information independently, as if 8 small brains are cooperating with one central one. Their DNA is also wildly different. Octopus genomes contain an extraordinary number of unique genes not found in any other Earth species. Some researchers propose that octopus DNA shows signs of massive editing events, like someone rewrote their code in ways other animals never experienced. This is where the alien theories begin. A few scientists argue that octopus ancestors may have arrived on Earth frozen inside comets or icy meteorites. The idea sounds wild, but panspermia, the theory that life spreads through space, is taken seriously by many astronomers and astrobiologists today. Octopuses also have intelligence that defies expectation. They solve puzzles, open jars, navigate mazes, and even recognize individual humans. Their problem-solving looks eerily intentional, almost conscious, far beyond what most sea creatures display, hinting at an evolution unlike anything around them. Their intelligence seems to appear suddenly in evolution, without clear ancestors, showing similar complexity. It's as if their minds jumped forward, unnaturally fast. Unlike mammals or birds, octopuses gained intelligence without social groups, long lifespans, or parental teaching conditions, usually required for advanced cognition. Their short lifespans make their intelligence even stranger. How does a creature that lives only a few years learn so much, so quickly? Many scientists compare octopus intelligence to an alien mind, a way of thinking completely separate from anything humans evolved alongside. They also see and process information differently. Octopuses are colorblind, but still control color precisely, an evolutionary paradox no one fully understands. Their camouflage system responds faster than human thought, letting them transform in milliseconds, almost as if their skin thinks visually. Even their movement is alien-like. They glide, crawl, and reshape themselves in ways that seem to ignore the typical limitations of animal bodies. Their regenerative ability adds to the mystery. If an arm is lost, they simply grow another, complete with nerves, memory, and full functionality. Some researchers argue that such traits look more like engineered biology than random mutation, complexity too elegant to be accidental. Of course, mainstream biology does not claim octopuses are aliens, but the combination of genome oddities, intelligence leaps, and strange anatomy keeps the door open. The deep sea where octopuses evolved is itself a world that feels alien, dark, silent, and shaped by pressures no land creature could survive. In this world, evolution experiments wildly. Many deep-sea creatures look unlike anything on the surface, but even among them, octopuses stand apart. Their ancestors date back hundreds of millions of years, older than dinosaurs, older than trees, older than most recognizable life. Some scientists propose that octopuses evolved from organisms that survived ancient mass extinctions by hiding in deep-sea refuges. Others suggest their genetics changed in explosive bursts, possibly triggered by cosmic radiation or unknown environmental forces. Their RNA editing abilities are unmatched. Octopuses can rewrite their own neural instructions, something almost no other animals can do. This means they can adapt their brains on the fly, changing how they process information, depending on the environment or situation. Some researchers describe this ability as software-level evolution, suggesting octopuses update themselves like biological computers. These traits spark speculation that cephalopods may have originated from life seeds that came from beyond Earth, carried by icy comets long ago. If true, octopuses wouldn't just be ocean animals, they would be descendants of travelers from the stars, thriving quietly in Earth's oceans. Their behavior adds more mystery. Octopuses show creativity, using tools, decorating dens, and even collecting objects, for reasons we don't fully understand. They can escape aquariums by remembering layouts, planning routes, and squeezing through impossibly small openings with perfect precision. Some aquariums report octopuses sneaking out at night to steal fish, then returning to their tanks before morning, almost like nocturnal espionage. Their eyes resemble those of vertebrates despite evolving independently, a rare case of convergent design that some scientists call suspiciously perfect. Their pupils adjust like camera lenses, and their depth perception mirrors that of land predators, yet they come from a completely different evolutionary path. When stressed, octopuses show emotional like responses, curiosity, frustration, avoidance, and even what looks like play. Play behavior is extremely rare in animals, and often linked to higher intelligence, raising questions about how octopuses developed such minds. They also dream. Scientists observing sleeping octopuses have seen rapid color changes, suggesting their minds replay memories or imagine scenarios. A dreaming creature with color-changing skin and distributed intelligence feels less like an Earth animal, and more like something from a distant world. All these traits, intelligence, adaptation, genetics, combine into a creature that feels too advanced for its evolutionary timeline, fueling alien speculation. Some biologists argue that octopuses display distributed consciousness, a form of awareness that does not rely on a single brain like humans do. Each arm can taste, touch, decide, and react independently, yet still work together, almost like a coordinated colony of intelligent cells. This alien-like structure has no true equivalent on Earth, making octopuses biological outliers in almost every way we measure life. Even their evolution seems to break patterns. Their sudden appearance in the fossil record, followed by rapid diversification, raises more questions than answers. Some researchers suggest a cosmic trigger, like DNA delivered by comets, could have introduced new genetic material into Earth's oceans millions of years ago. If so, octopuses might be descendants of life that began elsewhere, adapting perfectly to deep-sea conditions on a young Earth. Of course, the alien hypothesis remains speculative, but it persists because octopuses defy our expectations at every level: mind, body, and genetics. They remind us that intelligence does not need to look human, mammalian, or even terrestrial. Minds can evolve in forms we struggle to imagine. And if alien life ever reached Earth, it might not arrive in ships or machines. It might arrive quietly, drifting inside ice, waiting to awaken in the oceans. So maybe octopuses are not visitors from another world, but they might be proof that alien intelligence doesn't need to leave the stars, because it could already live here with us.